Greetings to you. I'm Keith Massey. Maybe you saw in the news that Burger King made a proposal to McDonald's that on September 21st, in honor of World Peace Day, they would call a Burger Wars ceasefire and collaboratively produce a hybrid of the Big Mac and the Whopper called a McWhopper. Now, I love a Big Mac, and I don't mind a Whopper at all. So when I heard this, I thought, I gotta have me one of those. Well, not only did McDonald's turn down the offer, but it turns out they were never going to make that in every McDonald's and Burger King anyway. It was only going to be at one place in Atlanta. So I decided, if I can't buy a McWhopper, I'm going to make myself a McWhopper. And so I bought a Big Mac and a Whopper, and I'm going to follow the recipe that Burger King proposed and produce this sandwich. Now, essentially, what it amounts to is, I'm going to be taking the top 2/3 of a Big Mac and putting it on top of the bottom 2/3 of the Whopper. For logistical reasons, I'm obviously going to build this from the bottom on up. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start with this Whopper. And by the way, this is not new. If you can go on YouTube, you can see this has been done before. People have made hybrids of all kinds of different types of fast food. So, but I've never made this. And so this is going to be my first experience of what is known as a McWhopper. So I'm removing the top bun from this Whopper. I'm also going to be doing my best, I guess, to scrape away some of this mayonnaise. What we're going to be using from this Whopper is, according to the recipe, the tomato, followed by the onion, followed by the ketchup, followed by the pickles, and then the bottom bun of the Whopper. Now, I got this as a Whopper with cheese, so this is going to actually have one more slice of cheese than they called for, which I'm from Wisconsin, so that's just fine by me. Now, I'm not going to throw this away because the reality is, when we've assembled the McWhopper, there's going to be a sandwich left over that we're also going to be able to enjoy. So let's just set that aside for a moment. Okay, so what's going to go on top of this from the Big Mac is going to be the top bun, the all-beef patty, the special sauce, the cheese, the lettuce, and then the middle bun. Now here's the thing. There are pickles here. I'm going to actually take those pickles and I'm going to put them on the other sandwich, just, to kind of be a purist about it. Okay, so let's take this middle bun with the special sauce, and I'm putting that on top. Take the all-beef patty right there. And now, theoretically, I have just assembled the McWhopper. Let's be honest, okay? Part of the reason I think that McDonald's turned this down is it's quite apparent that this kind of juxtaposes the size difference between a Whopper and a Big Mac, and they maybe don't come off looking so well. It doesn't matter to me, people, because here's why. I will never be converted away from my love of a Big Mac for one simple reason. The Big Mac has something that the Whopper does not, namely special sauce. I love special sauce so much that when I get a Big Mac, I order an extra portion of special sauce on the side so that I have even more special sauce on my Big Mac. Now, you can ask for extra special sauce to be put on your sandwich, but it's never going to be enough. So I learned if you get it on the side, you really have enough. And by the way, don't try asking for this in any country besides the United States. I have tried and failed to get a side of extra special sauce in both Bucharest, Romania, and Amsterdam, Holland. I made a video about it if you want to see it. I'm outraged by the inability to get a side of extra special sauce in other countries. Okay, so I'm adding a side of extra special sauce to my McWhopper. Okay, so what I've learned is I add it right to the top bun, okay? And I kind of spread it out here. All right. And they gave me a nice, generous portion this time. Okay, because it's just going to be oozing out the sides. All right, make sure we don't lose even one bit of this luscious stuff. Okay. All right, so now this is my improved McWhopper with extra special sauce, okay? And let's go ahead and assemble, finally. Let's assemble the other sandwich. I'm basically just putting the top of the Whopper on top of the final patty of the Big Mac, like so. So now, here's the thing. if this is a McWhopper, I don't know what this thing is even called. If we were to put together the components, is this a Big King? I think they already took that name. Is it a Whop Mac? That just doesn't sound right. So anyway, here are the two sandwiches. All right, we are now ready to experience the McWhopper. I'm gonna eat this now. No, okay, one more thing. Maybe you noticed I have a beard. Okay, and have you ever wondered how people with a big beard like this eat without like getting a whole bunch of food in their beard? The answer is we don't, okay? This might not be pretty, okay? When I'm eating, I get food in this thing all the time, and I actually pretty much wait until I'm done eating to even clean up. Okay, so here we go. It's interesting. You're tasting both sandwiches in one bite. Got a Big Mac. You've also got that unmistakable flame grilled sensation from the Whopper. I would say this: if you're someone who loves a Big Mac and doesn't mind a Whopper, or other way around, this is an experience that you should probably have at least once in your life. Let's just give a quick taste to the other one. I guess we're going to call this the anti-McWhopper. It's a fine sandwich in its own right. Not as nice as this one. For one simple reason, people. This one's got special sauce.